Well, hello, it's great for you to be able to join us today. And the question we're looking at today is, why are we where we are at today? In other words, why has it got so bad? Because it is bad. And what's more, there appears to be no end in sight, no bright light at the end of the tunnel. Perhaps the biggest reason, and I'm grateful to Owen Strachan for some of the material that follows, is number one, the assault on the family. In the Communist Manifesto, Marx and Engels called for the abolition of the family, because the free market capitalism is evil in their view. The family structure that accords with this freedom is evil as well. For them, most anything private and sacred is bad. Private property and wealth, individual liberty, all bad. The family, which is the private centre of life, then must vanish. They argued it was child exploitation which would stop with the abolition of the family, but in fact it leads to suffering as children lose the structure that God ordered for their good. A father and a mother. Decades later, in the mid-20th century, these policies were revised by the Frankfurt School and others, though the goal was the same: to destroy the family and to transform Western culture. Cultural Marxism, where their efforts were redirected at the cultural elite of society, the media, schools, universities, government, judiciary, even the churches, became the means by which they sought to destroy our previously Christian-based society. The tool to achieve this was critical theory, with every aspect of Western culture to be undermined by incessant and unrelenting criticism, and the West portrayed as evil and oppressive. The family, which represented a repression in their eyes, must be dismantled. Part of this attack has been through the support and encouragement of the homosexual agenda. Now, quoting Kostenberger and Kostenberger, it is clear that homosexuality is an obvious breach of God's created design of man as deliberately masculine and woman as deliberately feminine, and of the creation ordinance of marriage as between a man and a woman. It almost goes without saying that God created Adam and Eve, a man and a woman, not a man and a man or a woman and a woman, and that He united this man and this woman in lifelong marriage. However, through propaganda, desensitization, education, highly effective media campaigning, this has resulted in social transformation. Homosexuality is now seen as mainstream. Issues of right and wrong have been isolated as outdated, repressive and culturally embarrassing. Same-sex marriages are accepted throughout the West. If you can call any arrangement a family, never mind if it's 2 men, 2 women, or a polygamous arrangement, then the word family has completely lost its meaning. And we are then well on the way to dismantling the creation order that God has made. Thank you.